What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you my last round of Swiss from my Nugget Bridge Live tournament where I'm using Mega Metagross. We are going with the same four Pokemon again: Sableye, Mega Metagross, Latios, and Mamoswine, leading off against Benster, who's using Kang, Cresselia, Heatran, and Sylveon. This guy has a super standard core, Kangaskhan being one of the best Megas, Cresselia being great in a Trick Room, Heatran's just overall great against my team, and Sylveon for that spread AoE. So we're going to start things off, get right into it, and hopefully we have a lot of fun in today's battle. Like I said, we're going to be with that Sableye Metagross lead that I think I've led with almost every single round of the tournament, leading off against a Kang Cresselia. So potential for Fake Out Trick Room, that definitely is an option, and this is the feel that this team definitely gives off. So right off the bat, we're going to get played like a little fiddle here. He's switching out his Kang for a Heatran, expecting me to go for that super predictable Will-O-Wisp. But first, I'm going to Mega Evolve into Metagross, gaining that Tough Claws ability, making sure all the moves that I use that actually make contact get a 1.3 boost. We are going to play the fool and go for that that fire attack into a Heatran slot while going for a Meteor Mash on a Cresselia. So the turn wasn't terrible for me. We are going to see Cresselia go for Trick Room. I definitely am prepared for what comes next, because it looks like it was about as bad as it could be. So Cresselia is going to go for a Helping Hand. We're expecting a huge fire attack from Heatran. We're actually going to quash it, delaying its move until the end of the turn, and we're going to see Metagross go for a huge Earthquake, a move that Metagross rarely ever has, especially in doubles, but a great move nonetheless, picking up a super effective 4 times damage boosted Earthquake onto that Heatran. Great stuff. Heatran is now off the board. No more threat to Metagross. We're going to see Kangaskhan come out. And now that Kangaskhan's on the board and Heatran is gone, there are actually no more Pokemon that can protect Kangaskhan from the inevitable burn that awaits it. So he's going Mega, gaining Parental Bond. We're going to see him go Will-O-Wisp. He's deciding not to fake out, wasting the turns of his Trick Room. And burning is severely going to reduce the damage this guy can do. He goes for some pretty big Sucker Punches onto my Metagross. It is super effective in this gen, but Metagross is really bulky. Like I said, this is a very defensive set, and we're just going to see his Cresselia start Ice Beaming my Sableye. So pretty good stuff so far, but it's Metagross' turn to attack, and we are going for another very big Meteor Mash onto Cresselia, boosted by Tough Claws. That thing just hits like a truck. We're going to see Cresselia activate its Citrus Berry, though, restoring its health up quite a bit, and it's really just going to change the way I play the remainder of the game. So from here on, we're just going to try and put a little bit of a timer on my opponent's Pokemon. We're going for a Protect, Recover, waiting out the Kang's burn, and next turn we're actually going to start applying burn on my opponent's Cresselia, because there's not really that much we can do in this situation. We already know Sucker Punch or Quash won't make Sucker Punch fail, since we were in that in the earlier stages of the tournament. So no real play in going for that here. We're just going to have to eat a Helping Hand Sucker Punch this turn, but since Kangaskhan is burn, unless any of those moves actually crit, we should be fine. So Will-O-Wisp is coming out on Cresselia here, like I said, putting a little bit of a timer on that guy, about 3 to 4 turns. And Sucker Punch is going to come out super effective on my Metagross. And like I said, since he is burned, the damage is going to be heavily reduced, making sure he lives with quite a bit of HP left. We're then going to fire back a huge Meteor Mash onto the Kangaskhan, actually picking up a critical hit, but that's not the worst part. We're getting an attack boost from the Meteor Mash, and Metagross is on his way to Sweep City. And there's nothing really that my opponent can do here, especially once the dimensions return to normal, and his last Pokemon, sadly, is a Sylveon. Sylveon, not the best Pokemon against Metagross, and it's actually the main reason why I decided to use Metagross as my Mega. So we're going to quash the Sylveon, just in case this is like a Scarf Sylveon. We're just going to make sure it goes last. I'm actually going to hit this Meteor Mash. I haven't not missed one this game. I don't think I've missed one this tournament, for that matter. We're going to pick up the KO there. And there's no way Cresselia's grinding this one back. He has 1 turn left before he's going to take out from Burn, and that is pretty much going to seal the deal. So pretty good stuff. I didn't really even have to use any of my secondaries. It was just the Metagross show. And Meteor Mash, man, that thing is super strong. Let me see, what could I say about that game? I just felt that I weathered the Trick Room really well. I played a fool in Will-O-Wisping the Heatran, what was a Kangaskhan slot, but I was definitely prepared for that. This team is great at dealing with Heatran, and Earthquake from Metagross is just a great check to that Pokemon if it's not carrying any type of special berry or an air balloon. So pretty good stuff from me. I had fun playing this game. We're going to be going into top 8 next time, and you guys are actually going to be pretty surprised who my opponent is. Until then, guys, see you next time. Peace out.